Good evening. This is CTV News for Monday, February 22nd. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Byron Scott. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, it's a popular app used for selling and buying, but police say two armed men used it to target their victims. In one case, two teens were robbed of hundreds of dollars. The two suspects were taken into custody as part of a sting operation. CTV's Sonia Shrivastava has more.
Well, the OfferUp app is incredibly popular, especially if you're looking to get rid of some of your unwanted items. You know, within a minute or so, you can put a listing on there, and then you start to get responses from folks all around you. And, folks are using it every day. And police tell us that these two men that they have arrested, they were part of a sting operation after they actually robbed two teenagers they met on the OfferUp app. 22-year-old Tyrone Strickland and 36-year-old Andre Speller, both of Capitol Heights, were arrested after investigators conducted a sting operation in which police posed as buyers on the OfferUp app. The two suspects were allegedly armed when they tried to rob the officers before being taken into custody. The whole operation started after two teenagers were mugged back on February the 6th.
They met the suspects at a location on Able Avenue. Once they were there, the two suspects approached. They made demands. They were armed, and the two victims, feeling for their safety, complied and were robbed at gunpoint of money.
The teens were interested in a similar dirt bike seen here. Police are now investigating 7 such cases in Prince George's in recent months.
When you are doing business on OfferUp or classified ads, Craigslist, things of that nature, to make sure that you speak with the person who's selling the item in person. Don't rely solely on text messages, emails, social media. Make sure you talk to them. It'll give you a better idea of the person you're dealing with.
Now, police tell us that more charges could be pending against these suspects. And really what they're trying to emphasize here is that if a deal looks too good to be true, well, it probably is. So make sure that if you're going out and making some of these purchases, or you're posting your items on these OfferUp apps, that you meet in public places. And they're even telling us that you can go to a police station and actually have someone meet you here in Palmer Park. I'm Sonia Shrivastava. Back to you.
And if you have any information in this case, you can call the anonymous Crime Solvers hotline, 1-866-411-TIPS.
Well, some complaints coming in about truck drivers along Route 210. According to Maryland State Police, residents have expressed concern that commercial vehicles are being operated unsafely, especially dump trucks. As a result, troopers stepped up enforcement patrols along Indian Head Highway and beyond, issuing 52 citations and 46 warnings. People we spoke with say they are glad to hear about the added patrols.
Do they speed? Some of them are unsafe, and that is a big problem.
And how do you as a driver try to maneuver around all that?
I try to stay away from them. If I get behind a big truck, I try to safely go around it.
A lot of the truck drivers don't understand slower traffic should stay to the right. They sometimes impede other drivers by being in lane A, B, and C. If they would stay closer to the right and let the flow go, I think it would be much better.
State police say they plan to continue to conduct additional commercial vehicle enforcement efforts along 210. Firefighters battled a blaze in Beltsville early this morning. Around 6:30 a.m., crews responded to the Agriculture Research Center on Animal Husbandry Road. Officials say the fire started in Building 202, which serves as a boiler plant on the grounds of the research facility. Heavy flames caused the roof to collapse. Luckily, no one was injured, and no word yet, though, on what caused that fire.
And the American Cancer Society is coming out against legislation that would allow the use of tobacco products at Prince George's National Harbor Casino. Testimony heard today by the House Economic Matters Committee on Bill 1069. The measure would allow for the sale of and use of smoking of cigars in the lounge facility at the future casino. Opponents say that bill would send the wrong message.
Secondhand smoke is hazardous. It causes cancer. The science on that is very clear already. It's been proven quite a while ago, which is why we had the battle in 2007. And this just brings us right back up again and would then put the health of casino workers at risk, and we don't want to do that.
Currently, smoking is prohibited in Maryland gaming halls. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Denise Douglas.